We in Limpopo. No, this is Northwest. Wat is this now?
This is Limpopo.
Limpopo.
No,
It's Northwest.
it's Northwest.
It is Northwest. We're about, give or take about 90 kilometers from 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀. Cheers, pal.
Cheers,
Welcome to my new office. Or your new office.
Our new office.
Yeah.
Yeah, our office for the weekend.
Yes.
No, yeah, we close to 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀. And yeah, it's about 50 kilometers from the Botswana border. And yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon. Always better in the bush than sitting in the office.
Yeah, it's another weekday. It's hard knocks life.
I was saying to a client earlier, have a good weekend, and he's like, no, tomorrow's only Friday. I said, well, the blessings that comes with our business.
Yeah, no, this is awesome.
How you been?
No, busy. We on the verge of starting our new TV program / shooting competition called the Ultimate Marksman Championship.
I wondered what it stood for, the UMC.
Yeah, so that's been keeping us very busy. We're hoping to start filming at the end of August, and then the show should release on a South African platform called 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀 in December. So yeah, we still got a lot of things to do, a lot of planning.
There's not a lot of time left.
No. So it's a bit stressful, but I think it's going to be absolutely worth it. And I'm actually looking forward to getting some of our friends
with these
guys, because we're definitely doing PRS, so precision rifle shooting, and then we've got a division for the gong, which is more open to everybody. So, kids and women, everybody.
You're going to do bow as well, bow rifle?
Yes, we've got a bow range, and then we're also doing handguns, and then clay pigeon. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be something that nobody's seen on television before.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not on the television ever.
No.
I think I told you that I've recently, in the week, spoke to a guy from Air Max Arms that's shooting the air rifles.
Yeah.
And they had a big world championship, and he ended up 4th, which is an amazing
feat. Absolutely.
But yeah, and none of us would have known it if I've never asked him. So I think the television will definitely make a big difference in getting the guys exposed.
That is literally the main reason why we've started this. Obviously, we're trying to create some interesting TV programs, but I don't know what it is. There's a stigma around weapons, and it's actually for your weekend warriors. Yeah, it's actually a sport. Outside of hunting, it's actually a very competitive sport, and it's the industry is quite strong and doing well in South Africa.
It is.
But you will stand next to South African shooting champion, and you will not know it.
Because
there's no exposure, there's no real platform for our shooters to actually, showcase on television, their skills, and to get the younger crowd involved and
the women and
absolutely everybody.
Yes.
Especially like clay pigeon, it's quite an interesting sport. I mean, we're doing one of the comps at Wattle Springs. It's just outside of Pretoria East, and a fantastic facility, and they cater for everybody. There's a nice clubhouse and amazing equipment. So the facilities are there, everything's there. People do this every single weekend, but nobody's even thought about creating a platform where we can actually show what we are capable of. So
that's awesome, and then best of luck. BowCon is going to feature at the events as well. We're definitely going to be taking these bad boys there and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Then go and compete against the big boys and see if we know. We're just hunting on a weekly basis and a weekend basis, but never get the opportunity to go and see how we would perform against 400 shooters, on the day.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. No, we're very keen to be a partner with you guys on that, and
yeah, no, looking
see
forward
where
to
we can join hands.
We've got a few interesting partners already involved, and yeah, it's just going to be a great day out for shooters in general. So really excited about getting it over and done with, just season 1.
When is the first
first competition? First competition is going to be end of August. So how it works is we've got 3 knockout rounds and then a final in each division. So for the rifles and the handguns, we've got 3 knockout rounds with 100 shooters per day. Okay. And then the top 10 go through to the final round.
So it's basically a knockout from day 1.
Yeah, and then we've got a nice proper finale. But we've got some hidden few surprises, high risk, high reward type of thing. So we want to entice the guys to take the chance. And our venues that we've organised are really proper. It's got some proper ROs involved and professionals in each division. So no, it's going to be interesting. I'm really excited, and
no, I think it sounds very good. I can't see how it cannot be a success.
No,
I mean the guys have got the opportunity now to be on telly as well,
And we're giving massive cash prizes. Massive cash prizes. So for argument's sake, with the PRS, we're giving 100,000 rand for the winner.
So we should be practicing this weekend.
You should definitely get your time in.
So no, that's awesome. That's awesome, Elmar. Yeah. So no, wish you guys best of luck, and like I said, we'll definitely be involved and can maybe enter a few, like a team or something.
I have to. Unfortunately, I'm going to be.
You can't compete.
No, I'm presenting.
That's one less to worry about.
I'm presenting with my 2RC there behind the camera, Keaton.
Keaton, yes.
We're the Afrikaans presenters, and then we obviously have a second chair for the English version. So we are doing the recordings in 2 languages.
Okay.
We don't want to say too much now, but it's going to be interesting.
Going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Tell me a little bit about this little.
So this is my. Everybody's got a go-to gun.
Yeah.
In the safe, and there's so many calibers out there now. Recently, I'm a very old school type of guy, so I used to shoot my 308 and my 9.3x62 and 375 and all those guns. And then when the 6.5 Creedmoor made its appearance, I thought, all right, that was about the time when we actually a few friends. I think Ivan and Adrian, and
absolutely.
So they all jumped on the bandwagon and said, let's buy these Creedmoors. It's a 6.5 caliber, and since I bought this, it was probably the first time in 15 years of aggressive hunting where I decided to buy a rifle for myself. I always bought second hand and that type of thing.
Okay.
So it was my first brand new out the box gun. And since
impressive.
then I was just, geez.
Interesting color scheme you've gone for.
It's probably I think it's the 4th chassis that I've got on now, or the 4th stock.
Okay.
I've had the aluminium chassis for bench rest shooting, and I've had the GRS, and I've had a number of them, a few local brands as well.
Okay.
This is also locally made from Smoking Guns. Just had it recently fitted. And this gun, if it could tell stories, must have killed over 1,000 animal easily.
Okay.
Of which half of it was clients shooting and using the gun.
Okay.
So there's so many brands and calibers out there. There's all the Əklies and all your PRCs and the Dashers and all those. But I think I'm happy. It shoots straight.
Yeah.
My longest shot with this was 750 meters.
Okay.
Now, idea how many yards that is, probably close to 700 yards or more than that.
No, a little bit more. But let's not go down the math route.
It's a long way. Yeah. But up to 500 meters, this is spot on. There's not a lot of people that I'll put my name on it. They won't miss. So, I mean, what do you need more in a rifle?
Was this the rifle that I shot in Northern on the range?
Yes. That's
that was
exactly
that was on
that was
500.
a 500 meter shot. Yeah.
First time I shot with it, and it's deadly accurate. So
Yeah. So this is my baby. It's got plenty guns, but when I open the safe, this is the one that I'm going to take.
Okay.
The reason for the chassis is I just wanted to make it a little bit lighter. With the previous chassis, the aluminium one, it was very heavy.
Okay.
And also when it's hard and bulky, you know, carrying it for 5-6 hours on foot,
it's going to be difficult.
It does become difficult.
Okay.
So it was just to get a bit more streamlined stock on it, so it's easier to carry around and still heavy and a big gun. It's got the NXS Night Force 8-32 by 56 on it, so it's a heavy gun with a silencer. And but yeah, every time you carry it around, then you're actually glad
you've got it.
You've got it, you know.
Can't miss. Well,
especially you get, you know, mountain terrain, whatever, you get those 400-500 meter shots, then at least you've got the right equipment. So that's my thought process behind it. Not everybody agrees. Everybody says they won't walk with it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than needing it and not. Yeah, got it. So very happy with it. So it's close to end of life on the barrel, so we'll probably have to, at some point, maybe I'll see through this year and maybe half of next season, and I'll have to put a new barrel on.
Okay.
But
no problems.
Gripping 100%.
No problems.
No, currently it's shooting straight. And,
okay. How many rounds, if you would take a wild guess, have you gone?
I think we're probably at about 1,500 now, 1,500 to 1,700.
Yeah, that's very good.
Still, a barrel it's not perfect, but it still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But I reckon at about 2,500 rounds, we're going to have to look at replacing it.
Okay.
And then it'll last another 10 years easily. So I've had it 10 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, if you could tell stories.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a handgun where you do rapid fire. So yeah, this will obviously last you much longer. No, I must say, I haven't had the opportunity to shoot it much, but the few times I did was. It's true. It is.
We'll shoot it again over the weekend and see if we can.
Yeah, I mean, we in semi-uncharted territory.
We are.
This is one of the new concessions.
Yes. Yeah, we've just discovered the dam behind us. Yeah. So it's a new concession that we're negotiating and trying to see. Going to put some trial cams out and stuff, which we'll share with the viewers later.
Okay.
Just to see how we go on the lookout on what is roaming the bush and what do we see, and we're looking at tracks and a whole lot of different things. We could definitely see there's a lot of kudu here and a lot of impala here.
Yeah, we actually on the way in we saw some kudu, and yeah, it's raw. This is
hard bush.
This is very raw. I haven't been on a farm this raw in a very long time. Like the roads are rough. And
we literally made the road this week just to get access to the dam.
It was bumpy. Riding on the back of the 4x4 was interesting. I almost spilled my beer.
It is bumpy. But I mean, this is to give the experience of, this is exactly what you'll experience if you go to Botswana and you go to Mozambique. Even a lot of areas in Zimbabwe as well. This is the type of terrain you will hunt.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited about it. We'll see over the next few weeks and months what we see on the cameras, putting a few feeders out and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we can mark it accordingly and see if it's worthwhile. But we'll definitely get some nice kudu.
Okay.
And stuff off the property.
Have you seen anything other than kudu?
Well, Nyala, there's definitely still Nyala around. A lot of bushbuck.
Okay.
Mountain reedbuck, which is also not. They're quite common from the area, but it's hard to find these days. So we're excited about the common reedbuck. I've seen a few nice ones on our neighboring farm cameras and stuff. So obviously, with the river going through these farms and properties, this piece of land that's not hunted much, we're hoping to see a lot more and a lot better quality animals. So.
Okay,
and hopefully a few nice warthogs, because they're scarce these days.
Yeah, if we can land some big tuskers, I mean, we've actually seen a few few markings,
a few tracks.
Few tracks, so they are definitely around. So that's, I mean, for you, I mean,
that's good news for me.
Yeah.
So I'll take you guys past one of the feeders later, just to see how we feeding them and trying to attract them. We had a great rainy season, so the grass is still quite tall and there's a lot of food around.
Yeah, it's interesting, the bush here. I haven't been this side of the country much. I think the last time I was near Zeerust was probably in, like 2018.
Okay, before COVID.
Yeah. Just before,
That ugly flu.
Yeah, that bloody China virus.
So, but it used to be, I mean, up to 2-3 weeks ago, it was still green, and you could already see how brown it's getting. It's getting a light brown color.
Yeah,
so the grass will start to settle down now, and by the middle of August, we should start seeing the animals quite, a lot, getting to the feeders and coming to the feeders and the feeding spots, and so that's when we'll actually know what we've got and what numbers we've got and that type of thing. It's also the best time to do a game count then. So we're looking at end of August, maybe first week in September.
Okay.
We'll just do a proper game count on these properties. These are actually 2 properties next to each other that we're hoping to just expand and get a bit more land available to the hunters.
Okay. When did you start working the property? That's fairly recent now.
Yeah, it's fairly recent. Yeah, this specific one is now the last week. We've literally negotiated in the last few months, but we've got access to the property now. The one next door I've known for a long time. Probably the last 3 years we've where the camp is actually situated.
Okay.
So that property is around about 3,000 hectares.
Okay.
And these two are about the same. So combined, we'll have about 6,000 hectares available to hunt on.
That's
the footprint will just be enough, massive. The idea was, because this camp and the northern camp is so far apart, is not to travel here just for 1 or 2 animals, or you come here with a bigger group and now we run out of space. We just want to have a bit more room. And this weekend we've got a group in the camp now, local hunters, which will just be a nice, feel. We'll get a nice feel for it on the weekend.
Okay.
We'll put them on different camps and obviously see what comes out and
walk and
what the
stalk,
guys see. It's going to be a walk and stalk. Still hard to drive, like you guys have seen coming in here. You see them and then they're gone. So I think shooting off the truck is not going to be a viable option at the moment.
Okay.
Definitely doing a walk and stalk, or maybe sit somewhere and you've got on scouting spots and stuff. You've got a couple of hides just for the bows at the moment. We're not shooting with the rifles out our blinds at the moment. We are thinking of putting a few blinds. The one we just passed here would be the ideal one.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of work.
Yeah, it needs a lot of work.
It's just a
but I mean, that's the ideal thing for a rifle hunt. You're going to shoot a 100-meter shot or a 150-meter shot. And then you're obviously not going to bother the bow heights. We've seen now that the bow heights and where we've situated them, we don't want to bother the animals too much with shooting rifles, even though we shoot silencers and stuff. That camp is dedicated to bow hunting and bow hunting alone. Just being a bow hunter myself, you don't want to sit there and be frustrated the whole day. You don't see anything, or they're really skittish.
Yeah. So
that's the idea, is to have that section just bow hunting. It's about a 800-900 hectare farm. It'll just be bow hunting on that side.
That's more than enough.
Got 6 beautiful hides there, which I'll also show you guys, and I'll take some footage which we can share with the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's just waiting to do the count and see what's actually available to us, because I mean, this is new to all of us here.
Yeah, so the northern concession is ticking over nicely.
I mean, you've been going there for. I mean, we've been going there for many years.
Yes.
So you know almost everybody in town. So
exactly.
Good relationships with everybody. So it's familiar territory. This is very new, but it's also very challenging and exciting.
Yeah,
I think it's very exciting.
That's the thing.
I see a lot of potential in here. This is definitely something that's going to work for us in our favor.
Exactly.
So it's
and you're
interesting to see
literally
how
in the
this
middle
pans
of the
out.
bush. That's, you could see there's no roads, nothing here.
No.
So this is as wild. If you're going to shoot a kudu here, it's going to be not a fenced-in kudu. It's going to be a wild kudu. So it gives a lot of different opportunities, and
I also
we're very excited.
I also noticed that there's not a lot of game fencing here, so we've got free roaming animals to a very large extent.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm not sure about the number, but there's probably 4 farms, neighboring farms here. That's all cattle farms, all cattle fence, no game fence, and it's probably gonna go stretch as far as 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀, the game reserve.
Okay.
So the kudu here, there will be abundance of kudu.
Yeah.
Impala. You might have the odd eland and odd waterbuck. Waterbuck will also be
This looks like it's
over the bush here. Yeah. So that's also something that you can't contain. No, we're very excited. We would not have jumped to this opportunity if we didn't think that there's scope here. So I think we're going to get some nice trophies off this piece of land.
Get some fish in here. I'd love to come and put a rod in here and just unwind.
Yeah, maybe do the first 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀 here. Why not?
We could probably do that. Yeah.
You can plenty of bird life, a lot of guinea-fowl, a lot of francolin. The dove population is second to none.
It's slowly coming to life as the sun is setting on us behind this beautiful set of clouds there through the bush. It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you can't beat
Peaceful.
this.
Peaceful,
This is what it's all about.
No, awesome, man.
Lekker.
Well, it's nice seeing you again.
Yeah. The beard's growing out, showing all the greys. I'll see.
Yeah, no, I haven't shaved for a couple of weeks, probably 3 weeks now. So I might actually join you again soon. We'll see.
Yeah,
how my grey is handling itself.
Yeah, you tend to grow out, senior beards.
A long beard, yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be lekker.
But it's still when we're a good 2-3 years younger. I think lately it is not. Yeah, I can see the hair is now growing a bit slower.
Is it?
Yes, definitely.
Well, put it to the test and
put it to the test. Yeah.
My friend, it's always a pleasure, and congrats to us, and let's hold thumbs that we get some big game here. And
definitely.
If you are interested in getting in touch with us, our website is live. We've got some exciting hunting packages available for 2026. So hit us up on 𝗥𝗶𝗳𝗹𝗀𝗀𝗀com.
Please do. Cheers, man.